these are some of the things that you bought. I sent you a reel like this. Should have been this, or maybe it's not exactly this color. I sent you a line. Yours might not have been this color, but it's a line, a fishing line. Then I sent you a bomber, some hooks over here, some tied hooks over here, about 8 of them, then a rod like this. So the first thing that I want you to pay attention to is this thing here. Okay, this one was like this, yes. So this is called a reel, and a reel contains of a few things that I would like for you to understand. Uh, this is not a master's class. I just want you to understand. The first thing is the arm, this arm here. So what you're going to do is you're going to press down this. There is this item here. I don't know if I can show you that better. This thing here, when you press it here, you press it, then you move it like that, you will have opened this arm. This is called the arm. Hii ni ya kuzungusha. It is the one that is used to rotate that stuff. So I also sent you this line, and this line is a nuisance. That's why I sent you an additional line like this that will not disturb you too much. But this is how you do this. So always make sure it passes through this bell. You see this ring here, this is called a bell. It opens up and down. It opens like that, up and down. Opens like that, up and down. So you want to take this line here. You realize my thumb imeifungia hapo, and pass it through here. The setup I'm going to show you is not a pro setup. So your line, when you pull, should come through here. See this silver thing here? Your line should pass through there. You see, if you should not be able, I'm pulling hard. Now, you see it has even, I'm pulling hard and it's not coming out. If you pull yours and it is coming out, you need to adjust this. This is called the drag. So you either need to close this or to loosen it. So when you loosen it like that, you see, the line starts coming out even without pulling much. So if you don't want the line to come out at this point, you need to tighten that as much as possible. That is called a drag. So you see, when you tighten like that, it's difficult to. Alright, so I've shown you those two. And remember, you can always reach out to me if you don't understand. So, but this is what we have here. So that's basically it. So how do you connect this to this rod here? This is how you do it. You bring it here. You see this you see this here? It's gonna go through this loop here, the upper side. Let me just show you that. This way. You see, this way. This one is gonna enter there. Once it enters there, what you want to do is to hold it like this. You want to hold it exactly like this, and then screw in this. You see this, there is this bit here, this one. So when you screw it, this hole here is gonna move up. It's gonna move up, and then you tighten it. Tighten it as much as you can. And your reel and rod are connected, just like that. I've aligned your line here. So you just want to take your line here and make it pass through those holes. And then you can pull your string a little bit. See? You can pull your string a little bit like that. So at this point, it's only that I have a small, you should have already opened your stuff here. This thing, hizi zote umefungua, each of them is up to the end, and then you pass your line to the very last one. Make sure they are aligned, they should be aligned to this hivyo. Yani ile side hapa hii imeface, unaona hii kitu ya hii drag hii iko imeface zile straight on hivyo. Yes, so once you get here, you are almost there, you are almost done. So what you're going to do next is you are going to put on your bomber like this. I told you this is not the best way, this is the most basic way. Ujue wewe sasa, at this point you are in kindergarten, we cannot show you multiplication and things. We are showing you just how to count and the most basic of things. So you see, you're gonna put through this hole, there is a tendency that you might find this hole on your bomber, on your floater is not active, it is still a virgin. So what you're going to do is you're going to take this hook and you're going to prick it like this, udunge hivyo, and that is going to open up the hook. Then you're going to take your line that you have already put through the reel and everything, you put it through like this. You see, you put it through like that, you get, such that it is hanging like this. All right, it is hanging like this. All right, so then from there all you need is, yes, ngojeni. So from there what you need is your hooks. So I sent you these hooks. Nimesema ungoje ala. So what you need is these two. Now you have these two. You have this line that we have already tied for you with a hook like this. You see? And then you have your lead line. This is called your lead line. Your lead line. What you're going to do is you're going to form a loop just like this. Naona loop hivi, alafu hii uingize hivi pia iform loop. Unaona hivi? Kuna loop hivyo. So you're going to do this, going to rotate this loose end here, you're going to rotate it like this, like this, like this. You get, count like 5 or 6 times, and then hii loop yenye umeacha hapa, I'm going to trim this too. Hey, this makasi is bad. So you should have the two joint like that. You see? So this joint here. Oh, sorry again. Sorry at that time. Oh man, I'm not repeating that video. So this here is going to act as a stopper. It's going to stop. It should be able to stop your bomber from going all the way down. You see? So you're gonna do something else. That this is just a trick in the books. A trick in the books. But I don't know if so you see this? You gotta take this. I don't know how you're going to do this because I don't know how to. But you gotta make a loop like this. You're gonna make a loop like this. Then you're gonna put your fingers inside here and pull this line. That should give you something just like this. Man, you know, some of these things, they come with experience. And sometimes that's why I like teaching people in physical. That's why I like sometimes for people to just give me a call on Saturday morning so I can show them how to do this. So you're gonna take anything, and I mean literally anything. Inaweza kuwa nyasi, inaweza kuwa whatever. You're gonna tie it here. You see? It is tied, but it has to be something light. So what is the purpose of this? The purpose of this is to stop the bomber from going beyond that point. So this one, you don't have to do it the way I've done mine. The idea is you should have something stopping this from reaching the hook, this from reaching the hook. So this bomber comes all the way up to there, but it cannot go anywhere down. So then upwards it comes ika imefungiwa jela, inakuja hadi hapa. So the thing to note is that this thing here, you want it the depth you're fishing. So hapa sasa ingekuwa tuna fish hii depth. Unaona? Kirusha kwa maji, hii hook itateremka hadi hii depth. This is the depth. Ukitaka ikuwe mrefu, aka ndio unasongesha huku nyuma. I get. So when you do that, you should basically be set. You can put a worm there. Let me get my worms. If you put a worm on this thing, you have a worm like this, or ugali, or whatever you're using to fish. Doesn't really matter. Whatever you're using, you're just going to hold it like that and pierce through it, and you should be set. You just drop this in water. It's gonna drop like that. It will be wiggling like that, and the fish will come and take it. So this is just part one to show you how you do this. I'm doing other videos that are going to contribute to this, but it is becoming too long, so I will show you other videos. Also, you can do what? You can watch YouTube videos from other people to just know exactly